All right, folks. Today in this video, we will be learning how to reducing a rational expression to its lowest term. And in this video, I have three examples. I'll be solving one by one. Let's go. Pay attention to this video because the next following examples will be related to this topic. If you do not understand it well, it will be really challenging for the next videos, next examples. All right, here we go. A, first, I have two trinomials, numerator and denominator. How I'm gonna factor them? X squared plus 4x plus 4 first. How I'm going to factor this one? To be able to factor it, you have to think of two numbers where you multiply them, you get 4. You get 4. Hold on, let me write it right here. When you multiply them, you get 4, but when you add them, you should have positive 4 as well. So in my mind, I have only two numbers. I mean, like 2 and 2 positive. When I multiply, I get 4, but when I add them, I get also positive 4. So my factorization will be in this way: x plus 2, x plus 2. Next, denominator, x squared plus 3x plus 2. So in this trinomial, I will have to think of two numbers. When I multiply them, I'll get 2, but when I add them, I'll get 3. And I have in my mind only these two numbers, 1 and 2, or 2 and 1, it doesn't matter. So when I multiply, I get 2. When I add them, I get positive 3. So x plus 1 and then x plus 2. So, and now what we have is, here I have in brackets and I don't have plus or negative signs in between, so multiplication. So when you have only multiplication, you can cancel them, you can reduce, simplify them. So since I have similar x plus 2 and x plus 2, I'm going to simplify them. So my final answer will be x plus 2 over x plus 1. You can put in brackets or you can leave it without a brackets. It's fine. So this is the final answer. Okay, we are moving to the next question, and our next question is bx cubed minus 8 over x cubed minus 2x squared. What we are going to do here, so in this numerator, I have to use difference of cubes formula, where I will have x minus 2, and then x squared plus 2x plus 4. So if you factor it using the difference of cubes, you will have this. Let me double check it. Yeah, that's correct. And denominator, I don't think that we can use some formulas, but we can find the greatest common factor. And the greatest common factor is x squared, oops, something's wrong, brackets, x squared multiply something will give me x cubed. It's only x. Negative x squared multiplied by something will give me 2x squared, which is only 2. So as you can see, I have no plus and minus sign in between of this. That's why I can cancel these look-like expressions. So, and what's my final answer? My final answer would be x squared plus 2x plus 4 over x squared. This is my final answer. Okay, we are moving on to the next question. And our next question is C. 8 minus 2x over x squared minus x minus 12. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's find the greatest common factor here. I mean, greatest common factor, yeah. I believe in this example, what we can do is, like, there's only 2 or negative 2. Let me go with the 2. 2 multiplied by 4 will give me 8. And then negative 2 multiplied by x will give me negative 2x. All right, now let's move to the binomial here. So I have to think of two numbers. When I multiply them, it will give me -12, but when I add them, it should give me -1. Keep in mind that we have a hidden one here. Okay, and I have 3 and 4 in my mind, but when I multiply them, I don't get -12. So what if I do -3 here? Yeah, I get -12, but when I add them, I will not get the -1. So I have to change the signs. Let me use a different color, plus and minus. So +3 multiplied by -4 will give me -12. But when I add them, 3 plus -4 will give me -1, which works for us. And x plus 3, and then x minus 4. And I would like to simplify here, but it seems like it doesn't work. I mean, I have similar, but not exactly the same thing. And what we can do in this case, we rewrite it. So we are not touching the denominator here. I'm gonna rewrite, and the numerator, 2 multiplied by -1 in brackets -4 plus x. So what happens here? So this 2, it remains the same. The -1 inside from this brackets, I pulled out the -1. So -1 multiplied by -4 will give me +4. So far the same. -1 multiplied by +x, -x, which is again the same. So we just rewrote them. Okay, here. So -2, and 2 multiplied by -1 will give me -2 in brackets. Since it's -4 plus x, I can rewrite it as like x minus 4. And as you already can see, I have super similar, exactly, I mean, expressions where I can simplify them. And x minus 4 are going in -2 over x plus 3. This will be my final answer. All right, this is the end. Good luck. Oh, I didn't.